10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ist die Bundesliga. Hello everybody, welcome to the Granite King channel. We're back for another match day 3 game between Borussia Monchengladbach, the other Borussia, and my and your favorite at home, I'm sure, Bayern Munich. Players on the pitch, ready to get it going. Let me get the clock up and ready here. Kingsley Coman is on the ball. If you guys are watching this on TV, why are there lines inside the box like that? It kind of looks like the peace sign. I wonder if they did it on purpose. Probably. And we're underway! First half, Bayern and Gladbach. I know on paper it kind of looks like it should be an easy win for Bayern. However, I'll get into the stats later on. If any team in the Bundesliga is going to beat or take points away from Bayern Munich, it's in all likelihood going to be Borussia Monchengladbach in terms of their history. But before we get too deep into this stream, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you're doing well at home. Happy Saturday. Hope your weekend's going well wherever you are in the world. Greatly appreciate that you're here with all of us watching this game. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Give this like button a little like, smash it if you want. Make sure you do follow me on the Twitter. @GraniteKeem is the handle. @Grant_Keem is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, the merch store, I've updated it like a month ago, so check it out if you want at halftime. If you want to join our Discord or make a donation, all of those links are in the video description. Right, John is asking, how's my day going? How's the weekend? It's going well, John. Slept in, probably got up, I don't know, an hour ago. So slept in, felt nice. I appreciate these later start times because last weekend the games were super early for me, so this is definitely more manageable. And I just realized that this is the last weekend of Bundesliga before the international break. So next week we have off for covering Bundesliga. So let me know what other leagues you want me to follow. We could do MLS. Here's Kimmich, the in-swinger. And it goes out for... Will that go out? It will. It'll be another corner. But yeah, we can do MLS. We can just basically watch Messi. Because, I don't know, lots of people love watching Inter Miami now. We could do Messi. I know Germany is playing Japan next week in an international friendly. We could do that game as well. We can cover Team Germany, because why not? I got the jersey. Here's Kimmich again. The other side, the outswinger. Headed by Kane. Or that was at Goretzka. That was Goretzka with the header. Easy save for the goalkeeper there. We will get the starting lineups here shortly. John is saying I'm also watching on the side Newcastle and Brighton. Yeah, Brighton, not great. If you know, you know. On my AFC Richmond career mode, we beat Brighton to get in the Champions League for Richmond. So, should be an easy win for Newcastle if AFC Richmond can beat Brighton. But let's get the lineups here. Hopefully this works. Yes, we will start with the home side in Borussia Mönchengladbach. They're lined up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. We have Nicolas in net. Your back line of Scully. I believe he's American. Joseph Scully, he is. Frederick, Itakura, Vober. Your midfield of Weigl, Reitz, Ngumu, Neuhaus, and Plee. Like I plead the fifth. And then up top, your lone striker of Kavankara. For the visitors, Bayern Munich. And a 4-2-3-1 as well. In net, Ulrich, your back line of Fonzie, my boy Alphonso Davies, Kim, Upamecano, Mazwai. Midfield of Kimmich, Goretzka, Zane, Mula gets the start. Coman, and then Harry Kane is your lone striker up top. Beautiful. Here's Gladbach, though. Good defense by Fonzie. Good defense, good defense. Angus says, hi, Grant. How are you doing? I'm doing well, Angus. Hope you're doing well. Having a great weekend. My weekend is just starting. This is the first thing I'm doing this weekend. Nothing better than some Bundesliga football. Also, I've had a chance to recover from that insane game we had yesterday afternoon. Oh my gosh. If you head to my Twitter, I made a little video of the whole sequence. And from my understanding of what happened, if you're interested. So apparently the Heidenheim player, when the ball was played, the Heidenheim player was offsides when the ball was played. However, because Haller made an attempt to play the ball, then it negated him being offsides, the Heidenheim player. So if Haller didn't play the ball, then it would have been offsides. But since he did, it was not offsides, and then the penalty was awarded. So, I mean, just a crazy sequence of events that happened yesterday. And the part that sucks for me is that as a player, you're told to play till the whistle. And then the referees, they're told, when in doubt, keep the flag down and let the play roll out, because you can always go to VAR. But if a play is that egregiously offsides, the referee has to put his flag up to say it's offsides. But because the referee didn't do that, he decided, oh, we'll just let it play out. Then Haller has to be like, well, shit, if it's not offsides, the referee didn't say, I got to keep playing here. Made an attempt on the ball, and yeah. That's why, I'm pretty sure that's why they had the double VAR checks, because VAR was probably confused as well. So that was crazy. Crazy scenes. Head to the Twitter. You can relive the mayhem. Wild scenes. I've never seen that before. 2 VAR checks on the same play. But we have a Kimmich corner kick here. Good job by Gladbach to clear it out. Angus says, in order for Bayern Munich to be number 1 in my power rankings, they have to win by at least 2 goals. Who do you have first, Angus? I'm assuming Union Berlin. I mean, I'd put Bayern near the top, first or second. They've been pretty good this year. Do you hate when the light goes out? I have 2 lights here. One of them went out. There we go. But yeah, I would say I think the first game against Werder Bremen was pretty easy for them. I think the first half last weekend against Augsburg was not great. Second half was better. So it looks like they've possessed the ball for the last 8 minutes, so they're doing well. Mazwai for Sané, out wide. We will get to my notes here shortly because I take extensive notes. I am prepared on the iPad to kind of set up both teams because I'm sure many of you probably don't know Gladbach too well. Andrew says, hi, Grant. How are you doing? Hello, Andrew. I'm doing pretty well. Busy weekend, busy couple days, but I love it. It's been fun. How is the game so far? It just started, so not a whole lot has happened here, honestly. A couple corner kicks for Bayern. Lots of possession for them. Gladbach definitely going to sit back. Here's Goretzka, but the referee called a foul. Angus says, I am in Lawrence, Kansas. I obtained a ticket to the St. Louis City match in Kansas yesterday. I drove there yesterday. Very fun, very fun. Yeah, St. Louis City doing well in the Western Conference and MLS. Yeah, I'm thinking, because there's an international break coming up, so we could do... I was thinking of just covering Team Germany next weekend. I think they play Saturday. I think we just do that. Chance there for Gladbach goes wide. Bit of a crap shot. Angus says Berlin could easily move to number 1 tomorrow. Who do you have as the number 1? But yeah, if you that game tomorrow, that should be an awesome game. So if you want to watch some Bundesliga football and you're in America and you have ESPN Plus, highly recommend you check out that RB Leipzig Union Berlin game. That's going to be an excellent game. So please check that out. I highly recommend it. I'm not going to be live on the channel because I have other things to do, but I will definitely be watching it. That's good. Andrew says I won't be on too much today because I got friends over. Don't worry, Andrew. I just took a drink with the cap on. Jesus Christ. Also, don't forget, get your predictions, score predictions in the chat. I put a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. For me, I'm going to go... I know we'll get to the stats here, but I think it's got to be Bayern. It's got to be like a 3-0 victory for Bayern today. It's got to be. They're just too good. They got Harry Kane. It's got to be. It's got to be Bayern today. Angus says, I have Leverkusen. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, goal differential +4. They've been good this year. I would do Bayern as 1. I'd do Bayern 1, Berlin 2, Leverkusen 3. But I mean, it's early days in the season, so it doesn't matter too much. Sané goes down. It will be a foul. Free kick for Bayern. Good chance for Kimmich to whip a good ball in. But to set up Gladbach, because it's probably a team they're not too familiar with, and honestly, I'm not super familiar with myself. Oh, that was a quick free kick. That was a really quick free kick. Kimmich took it. Mueller got a head on it. It was an easy save for Nicolas. But to set up Gladbach, so far this season, they're 0-1-1. They only have 1 point. They got a draw. Head coach by Gerardo Sione. I hope I'm saying that right. In the DFB Cup first round, they beat Bersenbruck 7-0. In the first match day of the Bundesliga, they had that epic game 4-4 against Augsburg. I think they had a 2-0 lead and a 3-1 lead. Gave it up, and then Augsburg led 4-3, and then in the 90th minute, they got a penalty to tie the game 4-4. And then last weekend, they lost 3-0 at home to Bayer Leverkusen. So, for me, Gladbach, kind of a mid-table team. You know, they're not going to beat the Giants, but they should beat, you know, the smaller clubs like Heidenheim's and Hoffenheim's, Stuttgart's. They should. But you never know, because, I mean, Dortmund couldn't beat Heidenheim yesterday. Dortmund's a special case. Speaking on that, I'm still pissed off about that game for Dortmund. Like, I'm going to be Mr. Pessimistic for Borussia Dortmund. I have no trust in them anymore. When we do my predictions on the Grant Predict show, I am going to have second doubts of choosing Borussia Dortmund from here on out. Huge doubts. But back to this one. So Gladbach, this is very interesting. They have not lost to Bayern Munich in 5 meetings. I mean, think about that. They have not lost to Bayern Munich. So the bit of a bogey team Gladbach is for Bayern. In terms of injuries, their captain, Jonas Omlin, undergoing shoulder surgery. Shout out to him. Hopefully it's successful and it goes well. And then Luca Netz is hurt also. And then this is very fascinating. No current Bundesliga player had as many wins over Bayern Munich as Gladbach's Patrick Herrmann. 9 wins, 7 draws, 8 defeats is his record against Bayern. Against, I guess, not just Gladbach, but any team he's been on in the Bundesliga. So very fascinating. Here's Sané. Also, these stats come from the Bundesliga website, so they're real. They're a good source. That's what I love about the Bundesliga. They have, like, the most interesting, weird stats. Like, I don't know how they keep track of all that. Bayern here still trying to break through against Gladbach. They're really sitting back, Gladbach. But yeah, Gladbach's tally of 35 points against Bayern since the start of 2011-2012 is by far the most of any team against Bayern. 10 wins, 5 draws, 9 losses. They are unbeaten in 5 competitive meetings, like I said, 3 wins and 2 draws. And then no team has beaten Bayern in the Bundesliga as much as Gladbach. Gladbach has beaten Bayern 28 times. So for some reason, Gladbach, they've figured out Bayern Munich and they can beat them. Gladbach have lost their first home game of Bundesliga season for the first time since 15-16. Only twice before have they lost the first two, 86-87 and 15-16. There you go. It's interesting if you're into that. Here's Zane chance, gets blocked. Angus says, my power ranking system can be confusing, especially as I have the strength of schedule factor. Oh. Strength of schedule. Do you have you must have an algorithm or something that you use then. And then he says, there are people who track where the ball is during certain situations. My niece's husband does this kind of work for Barstool. Oh, interesting. He works for Barstool. Wow. That's very cool. I saw on TikTok yesterday that Dave Portnoy got in a big argument with a pizza shop owner because he was doing his one bite thing for the pizza reviews. Bit of a crap play by Goretzka, and Nicolas is going to grab it. That was Mula. But yeah, Dave Portnoy, interesting guy. I respect him as a business owner starting his something from the ground up, but sometimes he does crazy shit like that. Very interesting guy, Dave Portnoy. Be a free kick for Gladbach here. Kim for me last game had a very crap performance against who did they play last? Augsburg, that's right, Augsburg. He had so many giveaways against Augsburg. Angus says Barstool is always getting into verbal escalations. Yeah, that's my gripe with them. It's like there's no need to argue about stupid shit like that. Like, whatever, it's good entertainment, right? It gets the clicks, it gets the views, it's funny. Not my style. Muller try to put a cross in, gets blocked. Here's Kimmich. Goes all wide. Muller cross for Kane, headed away. Goretzka's going to recycle it for Kim. How many goals do we think Harry Kane's going to score today? I got 2. I think he's going for 2 goals today. Also, the jerseys for Bayern Munich, what do we think? Very interesting. They look like outer space. Here, Kim gets caught again. I'm tempted to get it because it kind of matches my YouTube channel colors. The pink, it's like purple, black. There's some green in there. Very interesting. I wonder what it symbolizes, or if it's just something cool. Angus says their argument is basically what you said, clickbait. Yeah. Here's Zane in the box. Goes wide. Be a goal kick. But yeah, let's set up Bayern Munich here. We set up Gladbach. Let's meet Bayern Munich. They're 2-0 this season with 6 points. Head coach, of course, Thomas Tuchel. Love Thomas. In match day 1, they beat Bremen 4-0 convincingly, and then they beat Augsburg 3-1 last weekend. Wasn't as convincingly, but it was a good enough performance to get the win. First half, though, was pretty poor, in my opinion, for Bayern last weekend. So far, so good here. I like what I'm seeing. Lots of pressure, high up the pitch, lots of possession, good crosses being made, they're getting shots, energy's up. Davies is all over the place, which I love to see. I need to get an Alphonso Davies Bayern Munich jersey. That's my Christmas gift that we need to ask for Santa. Santa, if you're watching, we need a Davies Bayern Munich jersey. Stat. Get that made, please. Angus says Harry Kane's transfer looks like a win-win situation for both Bayern and Tottenham. Yeah, Bayern, perfect. I think he's a perfect fit for Bayern. He's got so much speed around him, so he can just drop back, doink a ball over the top for a Sané, Gnabry, Davies, etc. Or he can make the run, and then Davies can feed him. There's just so many options for him. I think he's just an excellent fit. And then for Tottenham, it looks like they're doing well without him. I haven't really watched a whole lot of Tottenham, but it looks like things are going well in North London for them. Harry Kane, he's been the star, of course, this season. He has 3 goals and 2 Bundesliga appearances. He also has an assist. Hold on here. Here's Coman. Back for Davies. Good defense by Gladbach. And here's the break. Good job by Kim to get back. So Kane, 3 goals and an assist in 2 Bundesliga appearances, which means he's had a direct hand in over half of their 7 goals this season. 2 of those Kane goals have been set up by Alphonso Davies. So there's definitely a connection between Davies and Harry Kane. It's the Canadian and English connection that's real. Yellow card to Bayern Munich. I'm not sure who, but we have a yellow card. Take a look at the replay. It's on Mazraoui. Yeah, I think that's a yellow. That's a fair yellow card. Bit lazy. Stuck the legs out. Tripped that Gladbach player. Mazraoui gave him a clap. God, Mazraoui's got to be careful. You cannot clap the ref. And not in that way, you perverts. I'm talking just clapping your hand. You cannot clap the ref in his face like that. I mean, dude, he's lucky he didn't get another yellow for the clapping. Got to be careful, Mazraoui. Be careful. Angus says Tottenham is in second place, only behind Man City. Yeah, good start, but it's very early days, so it's really hard to look at the standings. But yeah, excellent start for them. John is asking, how is Kim doing this season? I'd give it a C so far. He has some good moments. He also has very bad moments. Like, his passes sometimes are just terrible, and lots of giveaways, especially last weekend against Augsburg. Lots of giveaways against them. It reminds me when I try and play FIFA, or I'm sure you at home, you play FIFA, and half of your passes actually go where you want it to go. That's like Kim. Like, a lot of the passes go to Gladbach players instead of Bayern Munich players. So we'll see if he can fix that today, or if it gets better. And then in terms of injuries for Bayern Munich, Jamal Musiala, who I love, is still out with a hamstring injury. And then Manuel Neuer is on the road to recovery. My guess is that he'll be back, I don't know, December-ish, maybe January. That'd be my guess, but we'll see. You never know. And then Harry Kane, this is a very niche stat if you're interested. Harry Kane is only the 3rd Bayern player to ever score 3 goals in his first 2 Bundesliga appearances, after Gustav Jun in 1967 and Adolfo Valencia in 1993. He can now join Mario Mandzukic and Luca Toni and Rogero Rizzelli as the only players to net in their as the only players to score in their first 3 Bundesliga games for the club. So Harry Kane looking to join elite company in Bayern Munich's history if he can get a goal today. Oh, good chance for Gladbach. That Gladbach player just totally fanned on it. Handball on Mazwai. It'll be a free kick for Gladbach. But yeah, glorious chance here for Gladbach, and he totally just whiffed on it in the box. Swing and a miss. And then Alphonso Davies leads the Bundesliga assist chart with 3, 2 of which were for Harry Kane. He only managed 4 assists in 26 games last season, so Alphonso Davies out to a hot start. Fantastic start for Fonzie. But here's the free kick for Gladbach. A little doink over, header, hit the bar! Borussia Gladbach hits the crossbar. 26 minutes in. Excellent ball, excellent free kick. He leaped like a salmon, got his head on the ball ahead of Kim, and it hits the top of the crossbar. The Gladbach fans can't believe it. Oh, just a bit too high. I saw someone in the stands, and I see this a lot in Germany. They wear a fanny pack. Is that a thing in Germany? You wear a fanny pack? Because I tell you what, if you lived in America and you're a dude and you wore a fanny pack, you would get absolutely shit canned for that. Like, you would get made fun of by your friends all the time. But I tell you what, it's very practical. Wearing that, I'd rather, honestly, wouldn't you rather wear a fanny pack up here instead of having to carry shit in your pockets? Like, that'd be really nice. Like, put your wallet in there. Put your phone in there. Money, whatever else. I don't know. You can put anything in there. That'd be just really slick, really handy. Angus says Tottenham historically starts slow. Very interesting. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of Tottenham, so the only team I really watch in the Premier League is Manchester United is the team that I follow. Manchester United. I feel like they're having a bit of a rough start, United. Not going great for them. Sophie says, hi, Grant. What's up, Sophie? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Glad you could join me here for Bayern and Gladbach. But to finish my thoughts on Bayern Munich, this is very cool. So none of the 12 goals that Bayern have conceded in 11 Bundesliga games under head coach Thomas Tuchel have come in the first half. In fact, it's been 12 league games since Bayern Munich let in a first half goal. Very impressive stat there. Oh, what a tackle that was by Kim. It will be a foul on Kim. Very harsh tackle. And John, your boy Kim, absolutely took out the legs there of that Gladbach player. Oh. That was a cruncher. Get crunched. Courtesy of Kim. But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. I love doing these Bundesliga streams. As you know, if you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, we cover Bayern Munich and we cover Dortmund. Whenever they're on the pitch, we're live on my YouTube channel, essentially. And yes, I think we'll obviously do Champions League as well. And the Champions League schedule did come out, and we can talk about that later. But we will cover Champions League and DFB Pokal, everything. Whenever these teams play, I'll do my best to get live on the channel so we can do a watch-along. We also have my Grant Predict series, where each week in the Bundesliga, before each match day, I give my expert opinions, wink wink, on who I think is going to win. And for each correct prediction, you get 1 point, and we all keep track at home. And then I release those videos on Thursdays. On Monday or Tuesday, I release a recap video of each match day where we go over the games. Oh, it's in! Gladbach off the corner kick. Make it 1-0. And for the first time in 12 league games, Bayern Munich have given up a first half goal. But what a goal. Just a little doink header and it goes far post. Ulreich could do nothing but just look at it. Oh, and I tell you what, the curse is real. Did he just flip off? He flipped off. Whoever scored for Gladbach just flipped off the Bayern Munich fans. What a boss. Great header. Excellent header. It was curling in and hit the side netting. Wow. But yeah, it gets flicked on. I still don't have a name for that player who scored. It was number 3 for Gladbach. Or was it this finger? I don't know. He did one finger to the fans. I'm not sure what finger it was. It was Itakura. Itakura with the goal. My light went off. Probably because Gladbach scored. Kotakura. That's a fun name. Makes it 1-0 for Gladbach. The curse is real. It's their first home goal this year. That's tough. Yeah, for me, Bayern Munich, we saw this in the Super Cup against Leipzig. They have a real tough time on set pieces, I feel like. That's not as sharp as I would like it. There we go. Turn off. We got a foul on Upamecano. Free kick for Gladbach. If you're Bayern Munich, you got to be careful here because the momentum is going towards Gladbach. It was all Bayern Munich. They had all the possession in the world. Didn't have a whole lot of dangerous chances. Maybe a couple shots here or there. Nothing too crazy. And then Gladbach, that was really their first big chance. So they hit the crossbar before. This is their second big chance, and they buried it. But Plee is going to take the free kick for Gladbach. I plead the fifth. I plead. Oh. Shots! What a save by Ulreich. Excellent set piece there. Still in danger. Dorman. Bayern cleared away. What a set piece that was. He just passed it right to a Gladbach player outside the box and he smashed it and Ulreich had to make a diving save. Settle it down, Bayern. Possess the ball. Get it back under control. Sophie says, OHL hockey is back up and running. I'm happy and my party animals won again, so I'm doing really well. Excellent, Sophie. Glad to hear. I don't watch OHL hockey, so I don't know what's going on, but glad that it's going well for you. Angus says, whoa, 1-0. A reverse peace sign is also a finger in England. Oh, is that what that Itakura player did to the fans? He made some gesture to the Bayern Munich fans, and I wonder if it was the middle finger or that. A palm facing forward, says Angus. Okay. What a boss. You call it Itakura. You score against Bayern and you flip him off. That takes guts. Hopefully it doesn't burn him, though. That's the thing. When you do when you celebrate like that, usually always it comes back to bite you in the ass. So let's see what happens here. Kimmich outswinger, corner. Good job by Mazwai. Kimmich, the cross, Muller. Good save by Nicolas. Free kick for Gladbach. Yeah, I can have a sense here that Bayern Munich are a bit rattled right now. They're getting really... It's like when a 5-year-old, they're in a good mood, and then, let's say the 5-year-old wants ice cream, and you're like, no, you can't have ice cream yet, and they start getting all pissy with you. That's what Bayern Munich are doing right now. They can't get their ice cream, and they're starting to get really pissy. Stupid free kicks given, stupid challenges. We already have a Mazwai yellow card. Yeah, they're in a bad mood, Bayern, right now. Yeah, look at that. I tell you what, the announcer on the TV just said the stat that I did. That was the first time they get up a first half goal under Tuchel in 12 games. Angus says, I'm surprised that the card was not pulled out. Yeah, very true. What I don't understand about football is you can get a yellow card for taking your shirt off, but not for, like, gestures. Very fascinating. But I don't mind it. I love it when you interact with the fans like that. I think it's fantastic. Makes it fun. It's funny. As long as it's nothing like obscene or gross. We got about 10 minutes here till halftime. Gladbach 1, Bayern 0. And like I said at the start, if one team is going to beat Bayern Munich this season, it's going to be Gladbach. No team in the Bundesliga have beaten Bayern Munich more than Gladbach. Gladbach are undefeated in 5 games, 5 straight games against Bayern Munich. So, I mean, they just have their number. They have their number. And my prediction is out the window. I said 3-0 for Bayern. But the curse is real. I will keep that in mind the next time they play. Here's Zane. Still Zane. Back for Davies. Kimmich. Goretzka. This reminds me of a lot of the Augsburg game. Very slow, methodical, which is fine if you're creating chances. But Gladbach, it's easy to defend when you're slow like that. I'm a big fan of pass, 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 go, 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 quick, snappy. We have another corner kick. I think that's got to be like the 4th or 5th corner today. The 4th corner, according to FotMob. Did he say 2019 was the last time Bayern won in Gladbach? Outswinger by Kimmich, headed, and it goes over the bar. Goretzka got his head on it. But that was a great goal. I'm looking at the replay for Gladbach. The little flick at the front post goes back post to Ko Itakura. And just a great header. But don't forget, I did put a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this game? I still have Bayern winning. I still do. Bayern have not ruined my trust, unlike Borussia Dortmund have. I have no trust in Borussia Dortmund after yesterday. Here's Coman for Davies. Ah, Kimmich. Quebec. Cheap giveaway by Gladbach. Fonzie's going to snag it. The cross. Kane. Couldn't get there. Falls for Mula. Here's Zane. Shoot it. Oh, it's the bar. Sane hits the crossbar. Oh. He looks like the main character in The Princess Bride with that mustache. And unlike The Princess Bride, he couldn't get his final goal. In The Princess Bride, it was the girl. And in this case, it was a goal. He couldn't get it. Oh, that was a really good shot. It just a little too much under it. Who is the main character in The Princess Bride? We gotta figure that out. He has the same exact mustache. We got about 5 minutes plus stoppage time here in the first half. By the way, shout out Princess Bride. If you haven't seen it, please watch it this weekend at some point. Excellent movie. Wesley. I can pull this up. I'll show you guys. We'll pull this up. Free kick for Gladbach here. Let me find a good picture so you can see. Here we go. This is a good one. Here we go. That's the Princess Bride, Wesley, right? His mustache. Leroy Sané, same exact mustache. Maybe it's a little bit longer and he does have a goatee. But same exact style. Very thin, very pubescent. Very interesting. He's like, he's like a brown Wesley. These are the things that go through my mind, people, when I watch football. Anya says Bayern Munich is number 4 in the live standings. Yes. Here's Coman. Someone lost their boot. Yeah, Coman. Foul on Coman. Yeah, for me so far, I would say the first, 20, 25 minutes, it was all Bayern Munich in terms of possession and shots and chances. And then Gladbach had the chance, they hit the crossbar, and then they had the corner kick. Seemingly out of nothing, really. It's not like they've had lots of pressure or anything. Got their goal. Had a good chance also on a corner kick as well after the goal. And Thomas Tuchel and company, we saw this in the German Super Cup when they were down and out against Leipzig early on. They really struggled to really get back in the game or do anything before it got out of hand and the game ended 3-0. And this is the first time in the Bundesliga season they are trailing. So we'll see how the Bavarian boys handle this. Not easy on the road in Gladbach. They're not an easy team, Gladbach. I know I kind of bashed them early on, but this isn't a Heidenheim team like Dortmund played yesterday. This is a solid Bundesliga team who usually finish mid-table. And stats-wise, Gladbach have Bayern Munich's number, so it's going to be a tough road ahead in the second half. But yeah, I still believe Bayern are going to win today. No doubt in my mind. The trust for me in Bayern Munich has to be lost, and it has not yet this season. Unlike Borussia Dortmund. I'm going to bash the shit out of Dortmund on my Grant Predicts. That will come out on Monday or Tuesday. I will bash the living hell out of them for that performance yesterday. Oh, that'll be a fun video. Stay tuned on Monday, Tuesday. Grant Predicts. The recap for Match Day 3 will be out. We also do gaming streams on the channel as well if you are new. We've done GTA. I'm doing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm playing FIFA, AFC Richmond career mode if you're a fan of Ted Lasso. We've done Fall Guys. I think that's about it. Lots of fun. We have lots of fun on the channel. 1 minute left. I think there's going to be about 2 minutes added on. That's my guess. I'm always right about that. I'm never wrong. Mazwai cross, headed away. Oh, if Bayern Munich can nick a goal here late, that'd be sublime. Ah, tough bounce there. It'll be a goal kick. Whoa. I'll show you a picture. What is this mascot for Gladbach? What the hell is this? Gunter is his name. Gunter the mascot is named after Borussia's Gladbach's legendary player Gunter Netzer. His first name is Gunter. I mean, this is like one of the ugliest looking mascots I've ever seen. Why do they make it? Okay, I'll show you the picture. Why do they make its teeth so big? Like, why are its teeth so massive like that? Like, what? What? Why are its teeth that massive? I don't understand. Oh, its name's Gunter, and he's got a little, like, mane as well. A silver mane. He's got buck teeth, like sandy cheeks. Gunter. We love Gunter. We love Gunter. I tell you what, if Gladbach, if their team store, if they sell a little bobblehead of Gunter or like a little plush stuffed animal of Gunter, I'm definitely buying it. Angus says that mascot's hella creepy. Yes. Very creepy. Kimmich shot blocked. We got 3 minutes added on here. Here's Fonzie. For Kimmich. Mazwai. To Kane. He's been quiet this half, Harry Kane. His cross. Can't get through. Cheap giveaway. Here's Kim. Goretzka. Ooh, Muller tried to doink it for Zane. It will go out for a Bayern Munich corner. Their 5th of the day. Angus says Gunter looks like a very sick Barney. Yeah. They should actually, you know what they should do? PBS Kids, if you're watching, any executive producers, feature an episode on Germany so the kids can learn about Germany. Have Gunter appear on the show and teach the kids about Germany. That'd be great. That would definitely not give the kids nightmares at all. Here's Coman. Whips it in. Flicked header. Goes for Zane. About 20 seconds left. Can Bayern nick a goal late in the first half? Here's Zane. His cross gets blocked. Davies. Shoot it. Good save by Nicolas. Bit of a crap shot by Fonzie, but I got an earpiece to Fonzie and I told him to shoot, so that's my bad. And I believe that is the first half. Yes, it is. Well, the stats don't lie, like Shakira. Her hips don't lie. The stats don't lie here. Gladbach undefeated against Bayern Munich in the last 5 games. They have not... no team has beaten Bayern Munich more than Gladbach in the Bundesliga. And it's showing here today off a great corner kick. Little flick at the front post. Goes to Itakura. Back post. Excellent header in the side netting. Great goal. Bayern Munich dominated the first half an hour. And then once Gladbach scored, the momentum kind of shifted. You sense frustration from Bayern Munich's end. And my concern for Bayern is we saw this in the Super Cup when they were down. We kind of saw the same behavior where they were very frustrated, very, I don't know, like acted like a child, you could say. Short-tempered, stupid challenges. They just got to stay calm, do their thing. They have so much quality on the pitch and really push it here in the second half. And I think they'll get back in the game. They'll get 2-3 goals, in my opinion. I think it's not over for Bayern. Definitely not. Screw the curse. Screw the stats. Bayern can do it. I have faith. With Harry Kane at the wheel, I have faith. Angus says Gunter must be a heavy drinker. He must be. Well, in Germany, the drinking age is, 16? So he was probably drinking when he was just a baby. I'm not sure how old 16 is in horse years. That's got to be like a couple of years old. 1 or 2 years old. About your match facts here. 66% possession to 34%. The XG 0.63 to 0.3. I agree with that. I think that's fair for FotMob. Shots 9-4. What was the XG on that goal for Itakura? 0.18 was the XG. So good job by Itakura. He got the goal for Gladbach. And then if you missed it, Mazraoui is on a yellow card that he got in the 22nd minute as well. Right, don't forget, we did put a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win. We'll take a look at that in the second half here. Also, the kombucha will make an appearance in the second half as well. It'll be a kombucha party, so at home, get the kombucha out of the fridge. Get it ready, because we will have a kombucha party in the second half. Don't you worry. We will take a break here so I can stretch the legs, restroom, all that stuff. Get up and stretch at home, I recommend. It's not good to sit for long periods of time, so I like to stretch and do things. But yeah, as a reminder, before we go, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon so you're notified when I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on the Twitter, @GrantAkeem is the handle. @Grant_Akeem is the Instagram, and tickety talk, tick talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation. All of those links in the video description. We'll step aside for about 10 minutes, and I'll see you guys for the start of the second half. Enjoy the tunes.
angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be my user. When I was a river dried up, you came to rain and I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so angel sent from up above. I feel it coursing through my blood. Life is a drink, your life's about to make the stars come out.
Drink from me, drink from me. Pour on a symphony.
When I'm low, 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 I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so
I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the I'm shooting across the sky. I'm shooting across the Let me shoot across the sky. Let me shoot across the Let me shoot across the Let me shoot
I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. More.
gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Ain't nothing that 100 million boys could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Da, 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 da. Shout out Toto. Good job. I'm glad we figured out the lyrics to that song. It's I bless the rains, not I press the plains. What a prat I was. But yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the second half of the game. We have Gunter on the pitch, giving high fives to the Gladbach players. They still have the training cones on the pitch as well, so I'm not sure mid-game if those are obstacles Gladbach are trying to set. They want every advantage possible against Bayern. Gladbach, they got the little training cones on the pitch. And let me get a tweet out. They're playing Jump. That's my shit right there. Everybody jump. Burn, 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 burn. Do, 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 do. And we're underway in the second half. Can Bayern Munich get back into the game and go 3-0 on the season, or will Gladbach continue to be a thorn in the side of the Bavarians and continue their impressive run of form against them? We shall find out. I'm your match commentator, Grant Akeem. It's Bayern Munich and Gladbach on FIFA 23. I can't wait for FIFA 24 to come out. That'll be fun. We'll have to do... I'm thinking of doing a career mode where I pick a team in Bundesliga 2 and then help work their way up to the Bundesliga and hopefully win it. I think that'd be a fun career mode on FIFA. It's me, Mario! There's a guy dressed as Mario. And by the way, that was a spot-on Mario impression. That's a 10 out of 10 Mario impression that I just gave you right there. It's me, Mario. I can't do it now. My voice is too... I cracked it. I cracked my voice. All because I did a Mario impression. That was a one-hit wonder. Like Shania Twain. We do have some substitutes for Bayern Munich. Let me get those to you. Mazwai is off, and Konrad Lima is on. Good to see you, my boy Konrad. Best name in the Bundesliga, if you ask me. Also, guess what we have? Burn it out, everybody. Burn it out. You know what time it is. Kombucha, motherfuckers. Burn, 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 burn. It's kombucha time. Yeah. We love kombucha. Thank you, Ross Energy Kombucha. Powers Grant Akeem on his Bundesliga live streams. Shout out Ron DeSantis, if you know, you know, with a smile. But yeah, it says shake well in the box, so hopefully I don't make a bomb out of this. It is a glass bottle. Whoa. Well, it's not doing it anymore. We should do ASMR. Here I am drinking this. I hate ASMR. I'm not a fan of it. Very nice. $1.4 liters. This will last me, I don't know, maybe another week. We'll have to order more. Based out of Beverly Hills, so they're bougie. Don't you worry, they are very bougie. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be, living in Beverly Hills. Good save by Ulreich there, lays it out to Kimmich. Gladbach, they look to be up for it. Oh, kombucha burps, they're back! The kombucha burps. The second I drink this, I get burps, the kombucha burps. Excuse me, by the way. I should say excuse me first. We gotta be polite on the channel. Very polite. Here's Kim. Yeah, Bayern Munich, they need more pressure. They need more of everything. More pressure, more goals. Better defense. Oh, Zane! The takedown, WWE style. Put him in a Ziploc bag, Zane. Oh. How is that not a card on Zane? Look at what he did. He put him in a Ziploc bag. Sit down, boy. I can't believe that was not a yellow card for Zane. I mean, that was WWE. Take you down, bitch. And he says, Kombucha Burp sounds like the name of a ska band. Maybe I should start a band. I'm gonna make t-shirts. That's my job. Because there's no Bundesliga games next weekend. My job next weekend, I'm gonna make a t-shirt that says, I've got Kombucha Burps. And that'll go on my merch store. 100%. Any designers out there who want to help me, hit me up. DM me. Good pressure here for Bayern. Will be another corner. Their 7th or 6th of the day. Kimmich's deliveries have been, I would average, not great. Let's see, Gladbach have done well defending. They go short. Here's Coman for Kimmich. His cross, back post. Kim goes to Lima. Here's Zane, also known as Wesley. If you know, you know. Princess Bride. Cross there, punched away by Nicolas. Will be another corner for Bayern. Isn't, what's his name? Fred Savage in Princess Bride? Is that his name? Yeah, Fred Savage. He's like a boy in that movie. Here's Kimmich on the corner again. The outswinger. Header goes wide. It will be a goal kick. Oh. Very frustrating for Bayern. You can tell. You can tell everyone's frustrated. Based on what Sané did, that's not what you want to see. When you're down and out, you want to stay composed. You don't want to show your frustration. Stay level-headed. And everything will be fine. And that's honestly a motto for life. So, if shit goes down and not going your way, stay level-headed, stay calm, and the situation will, you'll be able to handle the situation much better if you're just calm. Bit of life lesson there from Grant. Some life lessons. At my ripe age of 20, how old am I? 24 now? I feel like Gandalf. Here's Lima. Go, Conrad. The cross. Fonzie. Kimmich. Like, Gladbach doing very well. They got 2 guys on the ball. Look at that. And they get it right back and they'll boot it down the pitch. Too easy. Be careful, Upamecano. Almost gave it away. Oh. So good. Zane. Couldn't find an angle. Here's Kimmich. Trying to find Kane. I like this, though. They're doing a lot better at getting the second balls, Bayern. Kingsley Coman in the box. Coman! Easy save for Nicholas. Header! I think that's Itakura. I think he saved a goal there. Yeah, Goretzka got the rebound, and Kotakora heads it away. It will be a corner. By the way, I'm a huge fan of Gladbach's jerseys. I think they look really nice. Another save by Nicolas. Bayern all over Gladbach. Here's Davies. Handball ref. Ref says no. Davies wants one. They're saying it's his arm was in. I have to see on the replay. Oh, they're looking at it. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, that's not no. He was like this, and then the ball hit him like up here. So yeah, no, that'd be harsh. Yeah, talk about VAR. We don't want VAR to be used again today after yesterday. Oh, excuse me. I'll be saying goodbye for watching. If you are new, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner. We're on the road to 170 on the channel. I'll let people know about the channel. Bundesliga streams each week. We cover Dortmund. We cover Bayern. Whenever they're on the pitch, we're on the air. That cheesy saying. I'll do my best to, at least. I am in college, so school gets the priority, but I do my best to go live as much as I can. And, yes. Tell your friends and family. Very chill environment. I'm not an expert. It's just a place to have fun, watch some football, so I love it. I'm so glad I decided to go on the Bundesliga journey with everyone. It's been great. I don't know why I started to have an Irish accent in the middle of my conversation. Shot there! Oh, I thought that was in. Thomas Müller shoots it just wide. I think it was the camera angle that made it look better than what it was. Good chance by Thomas Müller. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Actually, that wasn't that far off. That's better from Bayern. There's definitely more urgency. We got about a half an hour to go. We'll see if there's any drama like we saw yesterday in Dortmund's game. And don't get me wrong, that was stressful, but I live for the drama. I love the drama. So, we'll see if it happens. Here's Playa. Excellent ball. Here is Gladbach. And Kumu. Cheap giveaway. Here's Kane. He's got numbers. Come on, Kane. Don't fuck this up. Good ball. Oh, just a bit too on. Bit too far. That was the right pass. Here's Coman. Kimmich. Goretzka has loads of room. Lima. Kane. Cross gets blocked. There'll be a throw. Oh, it'll be a throw-in. The ball was spinning like crazy. Here's Davies. Kimmich. Good ball for Zane. Yabba dabba doo. Leroy Zane gets Bayern on the board. He's equalized. It's 1-1. How many times have we seen Kimmich? He has excellent vision, do a little doink over the top. He found Zane in the box. I think he might have scuffed his shot, but it doesn't matter. It finds a way in the back of the net. He is onside. Sit down, Gladbach. Your reign of terror over Bayern will soon be over. Gladbach. I'm not having it that you're going to win again today. Excellent response by Bayern Munich. Excellent. Yeah, good job by Leroy Sané. Wesley is definitely proud. If you know, you know. Well, this will be interesting to see how this goes. Will Bayern get the second and the third goals, or Gladbach somehow find a way to get a second? I think it's going to be the latter, where Bayern are going to get the second and third goals here. 29% goal probability for Sané, and we have a yellow card issued to, is that Coman? Yeah, I stepped on the boot of that Gladbach player, so it will be a yellow card for Kingsley Coman. But yeah, that was a great play. Kimmich, he did that so many times last season. I remember I watched a game last season. I forgot who it was, but he did that little doink over the top and found Gnabry. He did that so many times last season. He just has excellent vision, Joshua Kimmich. We could come on again. Here's Kimmich. Go out wide. He does. Here's Sané. Come on, Davies. He thought about it. The shot by Goretzka gets blocked. And it will be a throw-in for Bayern. He's Goretzka. He's getting the fans pumped up. Getting the Bayern fans going. They're doing the "we're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore." Free kick for Gladbach. If you're Borussia Monchengladbach, chill it out, slow it down, get more possession of the ball, because you feel like Bayern, the second goal is coming soon. To a theater near you. It's coming soon. The fans are into it for Gladbach. I love the supporters in Germany. Best supporters in the world, in my opinion. Header there. Easy save for Ulreich. Yeah, Germany, best fans in Europe. Not a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt in my mind. Oh, here's a ball for Sané again, but Nicolas is there first. Leroy Sané has been unleashed. Yeah, this is a lot better from Bayern. They just look way more dangerous than the first half. Good job by Conrad for Kimmich. They sense like Gladbach, they're just going to bunker. Out wide. The cross comes in for Kane. And it goes out for a corner kick. 9th of the day, according to FotMob. They keep coming and coming and coming and coming. There's a joke that I want to make, but I feel like it's too filthy for YouTube even, so I'm not going to make it. If you can make the assumption at home. Here's Kimmich, the outswinger, headed away, falls for Coman on the volley, shot gets blocked, and another corner. We'll do it on the other end. One of these has to go in for Bayern. One of these corner kicks has to. I'm looking at Harry Kane. Back post. Although I hate when they go short. They go short again. Here's Davies. Here's Lima. Sané. Has 3 goals this season. Leads the team. Along with Harry Kane with 3. Here is Sané. Megged. Get Megged, motherfucker. Here's Zane. The cross. Come on. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Gladbach clear it out. Bayern have come alive. Zebra says, good day. I hope I didn't miss anything. Gladbach scored courtesy of Koa Takura in the 30th minute off a corner kick. And then Leroy Sané in the 58th minute equalized in the first half here. But yeah, it's been a decent game. Been a good game. It's been mostly Bayern possessing, as you'd imagine. But credit to Gladbach, they're holding their own, and they've had a great run of form against Bayern in recent history. Sané's shot gets blocked, and we'll go out for a throw-in. Here's Lima. Still Lima in the box. Excellent run. Oh, crap pass, though. Yeah, if I'm Gladbach, I'm thinking of making some subs here. Your back line looks a bit tired. And if I'm Bayern, does Thomas Tuchel make any changes to the team? I think they're playing really well right now. I don't know if I'd mess with it. You do have De Ligt on the bench, who I could see come in. Nicolas is going to grab it here. You do have De Ligt, who I could see come on. Gnabry, I could see come on. Tal could come on. Choupo-Moting could come on. But yeah, I bet you we'll see either Gnabry, Choupo-Moting, or Tal at some point. If it's still tied. Because if I'm Thomas Tuchel and Bayern, I'm looking for all 3 points today. I'm very greedy. Give me the 3 points, bitch. We need it. I'm very greedy. So I would go for the win if it's like 80th minute, even 75th minute. Get more attacking threats on. Get the second goal. But yeah, it looks like they're going to get the second goal without the subs anyways. But I hope everyone's doing well at home. Thank you so much for tuning in, of course. Any plans this weekend that are fun? I don't really have anything going on for fun. If you're in America, it's Labor Day weekend, which is a big deal apparently. Everyone loves to travel and do shit. And I have PTSD because as a kid, Labor Day weekend meant it's the last few days of summer until school starts on the Tuesday. So very I do have PTSD. I'm getting those vibes of like, shit, there's school starting. But once you get older, when you're an old man like myself, it really doesn't matter. Labor Day, any of that stuff, it doesn't matter anymore. But yeah, I feel for all the kids out there. So if you are a kid and you do have school after Labor Day in America, my condolences. I know how hard that is, but you'll get through it and it'll be over sooner than you realize, so... Zebra says, I'm still shocked with BBB results yesterday. Doing a great job, man. I wish I could subscribe twice. Thank you, Zebra. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. You're awesome too, Zebra. You're probably more awesome than I am. But, yeah, I'm still stunned. If you head to my Twitter, Zebra, at Grand Akeem, or anyone can, I made a video of the chain of events that happened so you can kind of relive it. And then I also made an explanation about why, like, what happened, essentially. It's a bit confusing, but I think I understand why they went to VAR twice. But yeah, just crazy. We have not seen VAR today, which is good. The less VAR, the better. Look at this. It's like head coach Thomas Tuchel heard me. Guess who's on? Guess who's coming on for Bayern? Huh? I can't hear you. Guess who's coming on for Bayern? I just said his name like 5 minutes ago. I said both of their names actually like 5 minutes ago. Choupo-Moting is on. And guess who else? Gnabry. Gnabry. The two guys I said he should bring on, he has. Thank you, Thomas Tuchel. So yeah, it's Mueller off, Choupo-Moting on, and then Gnabry on, and they didn't show me on the screen. Prats. Coman is off, Gnabry on. But yeah, Thomas Mueller, if I had to rate his game today, he did alright, had a good chance there in the second half that went just wide. Average day at the office for Mueller. Coman did pretty well today. Good job by Choupo-Moting. Draws the foul. Free kick for Bayern in the 70th minute. They go quick. Lima cross. Back post. Gnabry. Saved by Nicolas. Oh, Gnabry. That's got to be a goal by Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry. No yabba dabba do for you today. Oh, we got to see this on the replay. I think he headed it right at Nicolas. But excellent delivery by Conrad Lima. He's been an excellent substitution. Excellent substitution in the second half. He came on in the 46th minute. Zebra says, can you share your Twitter handle in the chat? It's on the bottom of your screen, Zebra, if you look at my ticker, but I can do that as well. Or if you go in the video description, I have it listed there also. But I can try and put it in the chat. Hopefully I don't crash my computer by doing this. I shouldn't. I got a Mac Mini. It should be able to handle it. Shout out Mac. There we go. It's in. It's in the chat. Here's Gnabry. Side netting. Be a goal kick. You sense the second goal's coming for Bayern. You can just feel it. I feel it inside. In my bones. 72nd minute. Here's Gnabry on the corner kick. The in-swinger. Whips it in. That's too close. Oh, was that Kane? I think it was Harry Kane who got his head on it. Yeah, Nicolas got the punch and then it hit Harry Kane's head and then went out. So will be a goal kick. Nicolas for Gladbach is absolutely pissed off. Love Sai says Bundesliga was hacked this weekend. Yeah, it seemed like it. Yesterday it got hacked. Zebra says, cool, I found the link tree. Yeah, I do have a link tree set up with everything. But yeah, it should be in the video description, all of my links and all that nonsense. So you can head there if you want, or I put it in the chat as well. Player down for Gladbach. And it looks like they're making changes too. About 15 minutes to go here in the game. Let me know who you think is going to win. How is this game going to end? Will there be any late drama? I think Bayern Munich are going to score 91st minute, courtesy of Harry Kane. Book it right now. That's going to happen. It's happening. Look at the young lad. He's happy. We saw a kid yesterday. They panned to the game yesterday for Dortmund. There was a kid, looked about 5. I believe he was drinking beer, or it could have been apple juice, but it was a brown liquid like that. Took a sip out of the souvenir cup that was like the size of his head. Grabbed his stuffed animal and then wiped his mouth with it after. That kid, for me, someone's got to find that kid and give that kid like season tickets for Dortmund games. What an electric guy he must be. What a badass. We do have subs for Gladbach. Let me get that to you now on the iPad. Maximilian Vober has come off, and Lucas Ulreich has come on. Nathan Ngumu is off, and Tony Jonschke is on. And it looks like Maximilian Vober got hurt. So, condolences. Angus is maybe hard apple cider. I don't know, Angus. This is Germany, so I bet you that kid was drinking beer. You know how Germans are. We love my Germans. We love Germans on the channel. We love Germany. I need to go to Germany. It's got to happen this year, or 2024. We will make that happen. What I really want to do is do like a live broadcast from one of these parks and do a watch-along. I think that'd be really fun. Live from the, literally live from the Signal Iduna Park. We're live on the channel. That'd be awesome. Oh, jeez, I should have known. You could choke somebody with this. Angus says 28 days until Oktoberfest. Is that a big deal in Germany? It must be. I'm not a big beer drinker myself, so I would drink apple juice or something. Like the kid did probably. But yeah, also yesterday was the transfer deadline day, so let me know what team you support and are you happy with how your team did in the transfer day? Or with your transfers. We saw for Bayern, they tried to get that, what's his name, Paulino from Fulham, but for some reason the deal fell through, which is a bit weird. And then Gravenbach from Bayern was signed by Liverpool. Have not seen a lot of Gravenberch or Bach. I don't know much about him, so we'll see how he does in Liverpool. I think he just needed a change of scenery. Wasn't getting many chances at Bayern. He will probably be a depth player at Liverpool. Like, he'll play Carabao Cup games, etc. Maybe an FA Cup game in the first round or so. He'll just be a squad player, essentially. But yeah, wish him the best. Hopefully he does well, Liverpool. And then, of course, Dortmund made a big signing yesterday in getting Volkrug from Werder Bremen, which I think is fantastic. They need a lethal striker. I think, I always say, ever since, Lewandowski left, Bayern needed a pure goal scorer, and they got it with Harry Kane. I think ever since Erling Haaland left Dortmund, they haven't had a huge poacher goal scorer. And I think, a shot there goes wide by Kimmich. Be a goal kick. But yeah, I think Füllkrug, he led the Bundesliga last season in goals, and I think he's going to be a huge help for Borussia Dortmund. I was a bit shocked by Ian Turgic's subs yesterday that Füllkrug didn't get more minutes, because it's not like he didn't come from Italy or England. He came from Germany, he came from Werder Bremen, he knows the league. Yeah, he might not know, Dortmund's system yet, but I feel like you should give him more time, especially in that game. That was bonkers crazy. But, like I said, you could have, I don't know, Erling Haaland on that team or any striker you want on that Dortmund team. If you're not going to get service to him, then it doesn't matter. And the midfield and back line as a whole for Dortmund were rubbish, to say it nicely. And then Angus says, Oktoberfest is close to a national holiday. It's safe to call it an unofficial national holiday. That'd be fun to go see. I'd love to experience it. But yes, we also have Champions League groups out, or the groups, and then we also have schedules. We'll do my best to cover Champions League for Bayern Munich. They are in a group. Who's Bayern's group again? I know Dortmund's group. Bayern, Man United, Copenhagen, and Glastonbury, who I've never heard of. I know Copenhagen. That'll be fun for Man United. That's really cool. I like Man United. And then Dortmund's Group F, the group of death. It's Group F. PSG, Dortmund, Milan, Newcastle. Very tough group. RB Leipzig got Man City, Krensva, Zavida, and then Young Boys, who I think are Russian. Union Berlin got Braga, Real Madrid, and Napoli. So that is a tough group for Union Berlin. Real Madrid and Napoli are going to be tough, but I think they might have a chance in that group. Oh, good save by Nicolas. Stones, Leroy Sané. Doesn't matter. Offside, says the linesman. But yeah, we'll do our best to cover Bayern and Dortmund in the Champions League. That'll be so much fun. Those are weekday games, so I'll do my best to do it. And it's Tell. It's like Thomas Tuchel heard me. Tell's gonna come on for Leon Goretzka. He had a decent game, Goretzka. He had lots of shots. A lot of them got blocked, but he had shots. But look at that chance by Sané. That's a great piece of goalkeeping by Nicolas. 81st minute, 9 minutes to go in the game. The Gladbach players are dropping like flies because they've been defending for 81 minutes. And then Angus's Dortmund is in the worst group possible, the group of death. I agree. Do you actually, you know what? I was thinking about this. Do you think that because Borussia Dortmund are in such a tough group that they'll raise their level? Because I feel like with Dortmund, they played these small clubs in the Bundesliga and they don't show up. So maybe when they play better teams, the players will, oh shit, you know, we can't just show up and do nothing and beat Newcastle or PSG. Like, we have to actually bring it today. So I think that might help. Playing really good teams, they might bring the best out of Dortmund. But also, the road to victory there is very difficult. I honestly, like, who do you think is going to win that group? I mean, who's going to go through? If I had to guess, I would go Newcastle and PSG's PSG. I'm going to go Newcastle and Milan. In my expert opinion, I would go Newcastle and Milan. And then Bayern's group, they got to make it out. That's Man United and Bayern all day. And then Young Boys is Swiss. Oh, I always thought they were Russian for some reason. Switzerland, Russia, potato. Angus says they could possibly improve, and then he says Milan and PSG are going through. I know PSG are good in Champions League, but I'll go Newcastle. I like what Newcastle are doing. More substitutions for Gladbach. Joseph Scali is off. Nico Elveldi is on. Alassane Pli is off. I Pli the fifth. And then Frank Odorat is on for Borussia Monchengladbach. Angus says, be careful how you say Young Boys. I love Young Boys, Angus. I don't know what you're talking about. Young Boys are fantastic. What? They're so great. I don't know what you mean, Angus. Here's Sané. Little doink over the top. Friggin' Abri and Nicolas is going to snag it here. 84th minute. Will there be a late winner? Or to break Gladbach hearts? Or will end in a draw? I think for Bayern Munich, a draw would not be the worst thing in the world. You've had a pretty poor run of form against Gladbach. They've had your number. It's a road game in Gladbach. I think you'd be somewhat pleased with the draw. However, this is Bayern frickin' Munich. We want wins. We want 3 points. We're greedy. We want it all. We want the game. We want the Bundesliga. We want the FB Pokal. We want Champions League. We want everything at Bayern. So you got to get 3 points if you're Thomas Tuchel. Because we're greedy. I'm greedy. Here's a corner. Kimmich to take it. Header. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. I hear the whistle. And give a foul on Upamecano. Thomas Tuchel, not liking it. Thomas Muller's reaction was great. They're very animated, Bayern Munich. The players on the bench, they're like... That's what I'm going to be if Bayern score. I'm going to stretch quick. I'm going to stretch. I feel like when I stretch, good things happen. Oh, if you know, you know. Look out, ladies. Just kidding. Here's Kimmich. He goes wide. Davies, Gnabry. I tell you what, my hips are sore. I've been doing lots of hip mobility training, and they're very sore today. Work those hips. Very important. Not only for your OnlyFans account, but just for overall health. Here comes Gladbach! Bit of a poor ball. No foul, says the referee. Get up, you bloody prat, for Gladbach. Get up. Here's Harry Kane. Goes out wide for Gnabry. Stretch, everybody. Look at me in my outfit. Very nice. Very nice. Waka waka, waka waka, dum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Here is Lima. Doink over the top for Zane, and it goes out for a corner. Yes, corner. Sorry, I had to stare at my crotch there. I had to stretch out. Good job by Lima defensively. Kimmich, how many corners? The 14th corner of the day for Bayern. Outswinger. Header, it's in! It's in for Tau! Yabba-dabba-doo! Off a quarter kick, 87th minute. Tell has broken Gladbach hearts. They're stunned. They can't believe it in Gladbach. Sit down, Gladbach. Yeah, you've beaten Bayern the last 5 games. Not today, motherfuckers. Not today. It's Tell. Leaps like a salmon. Back post. All right. Could do nothing about it. Got his fingertips on it. It wasn't enough. Thomas Tuchel's loving it. I'm loving it. Let's go, Bayern Munich. Excellent. Excellent game. Wrap the 3 points up and take it to Munich. Not 3. I wish it was 3. It's 2. Yes. Let's see if you're Gladbach, everyone forward to try and equalize here. Everyone's got to go forward. Excellent. I've been just doing so much yelling. My voice is very sore from yesterday from all the yelling. My voice cracked a bunch there. My apologies. I'm resting the voice tomorrow. Angus says, whoops, in the bathroom, of course. And that's how it always goes, Angus. Whenever you have to go take a shit or piss and you're watching a football match, every time, you got to time it right. So if there's like a goal kick, you got to make sure you time it right. But sometimes Mother Nature calls knocking on your backside, and you gotta relieve yourself. And sometimes it happens at the worst moments, and that's what's terrible about it. But I don't know if you know about this, but apparently, in like the northern parts of Alaska, they don't have like plumbing and toilets because I guess it would just freeze, right? Because it's so cold. So they have a thing called a honey bucket. And I love the name Honey Bucket. It's basically a plastic bucket, and you do a little squat, right? And say in the bucket here, you do a little squat. You know, poop, poop, poop in the bucket. I'm not sure where you piss. You can't piss in the bucket because that'd be gross. You must just piss outside. I mean, there might be a pissing bucket, or I don't know if there's a pissing bucket that's called like a honey bucket as well, or there's a separate, you know, poop bucket. I don't know, but you do a little of that, boop boop, falls out. And the nice thing with the honey bucket, if you're watching a football match, if you're watching Bayern Munich play, have it in the middle of your living room, do a little squat, and you can watch the game at the same time. So you don't have to pay for, like, the bonus package to watch the game on your phone. You can just, in the toilet, you can just squat in your living room, watch the TV. Be careful, though, if you do that, make sure your wife or husband, make sure you're close and you, like, love each other. Because if it's a first date, or if you're just dating somebody, I don't recommend it because you'll probably lose her or him. You don't want to do that. 7 minutes! 7 minutes! Oh, where are they getting 7 minutes from? Where's the 7 minutes coming from? Well, all the play for here for Gladbach. Push numbers forwards. Go, go, go for Gladbach. Oh, I don't know what's going on with Europe and this ridiculous amount of extra time. I'm blaming Qatar. Angus says, piss in a bottle with the top cut off, bring in the outside dog poop bucket. Piss in a bottle with the top cut off. Oh, how'd that work? I'm just thinking for the lovely females out there. I don't know how that would work. You would need a bucket because I don't think your aim is that good as a female to do in a little bottle like that, right? Save the kombucha bottle. No, I can't. No, we can't do that. It is glass, so I mean, and it's 1 liter, so. If I did like a cross-country road trip, I guess I could use this bottle. But I can put my hands up and say I have never, ever, ever pissed in a bottle before. Never, ever, ever have I pissed in a bottle. I have pissed outside in nature. I have done that. I know that's illegal, but I have done it. Arrest me now, police. I've admitted it. But, yeah, I've never pissed in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Piss in a bottle. Who was that? REM? Some band like that? That's the B-side of that track. The header! Saved by Nicolas! I think that was Choupo-Moting with the shot. Good save by Nicolas. If a player hurt for Gladbach, he's in serious pain. What a save by Nicolas. Excellent save. That was Choupo-Moting with the shot. The police. The police. I knew that. Message in a bottle. More like piss in a bottle. He'll be okay. He's okay, that Gladbach player. 93rd minute, 4 minutes left. I think the 3 points are all wrapped up, sealed for Bayern. That's what you love to see. Sung by Sting, saw them years ago. Very cool, Angus. Never seen the police or Sting. I'm probably too young. Piss could be taken as a message, says Angus. Yeah. Instead of message in a bottle, you piss in the bottle and deliver it to your worst enemy. I see Matthias de Ligt is going to come on at some point here. Probably to waste time. Hey, that was a fun conversation we had. Didn't think I'd be talking about piss in a bottle. Or the honey buckets. But yeah, the more you know. The more you know with Grant. Honey buckets, they do that in Alaska, northern Alaska. But isn't that just so convenient just to have a dump anywhere in your house? You could be in the kitchen and you know, it's turtling. Get the honey bucket. You're watching a football match, the head's popping out, get the bucket, and we can watch the football match. Very nice. Here's the substitution. Harry Kane's going to come off for Matthijs de Ligt. Harry Kane didn't do much today. Couldn't get a goal. He just didn't get a whole lot of service, Harry Kane. I didn't really notice him that much. But I give it an average effort, like a B-, C+ for Harry Kane. Oh, excuse me. Kombucha burps. But yeah, not a bad day for Kane. There's nothing crazy like we've seen in the past 2 games, but that's going to happen. Every game isn't going to be perfect. Angus says, Alaska is on my bucket list, basically anywhere on the Arctic Circle. That would be fun. I would be worried about death because it's so cold there, but... yeah, I would not go in the winter because it's going to be dark out for close to 24 hours. It'd be fun to go like in the summer where it's light out all the time. I'd rather it be light out all the time versus dark. That'd be so weird. It's like 12 p.m. and it's pitch black out. That'd really fuck with my mind. Fuck with my head. Here is Zane. Has the goal today. Konrad Lima. Yeah, I think Konrad Lima, sublime game today. He brought the energy like Hughes does for Richmond in my career mode on FIFA. Lima was the energy. He did so well today. I think he really helped Bayern get the win. 100%. Played a big part in it. Here's Kim. Had a good day today, Kim. He redeemed himself after the Augsburg performance, in my opinion. We will do player ratings once the game is over in a minute here. Don't you worry. Always Gladbach. Good job by Davies. Good job, Fonzie. Look at the composure by Fonzie. All right, boot it down the pitch. Oh! Free kick for Gladbach here. I think that was de Ligt. That's a silly foul by de Ligt. Yeah, you can't do that if you're Matthijs de Ligt. It's ridiculous. Angus says, call me crazy. Oh, he says, I would go in the winter to see the Aurora Borealis and the constellations of the Arctic Circle. That would be cool. But here we go. 98th minute. Free kick. The goalkeeper is out for Gladbach. Nicolas. Will there be any late drama in this drama-filled match day 3 of the Bundesliga? The cross comes in. Gladbach shot over the bar. And that should be it. Look at Nicolas. He's hustling his ass back to the net. That is it. Bayern Munich come from behind victory in Gladbach, a team that has had their number in recent years. They get it done here today. 2-1 is your final. Sane, 58th minute, and then Tell in the 87th. Excellent job by Bayern Munich. They showed composure. Yes, they showed some frustration in the game. Leroy Sané had a WWE moments early in the second half. Put him in a Ziploc bag. But when Konrad Lima came on, totally changed the vibe of the team. There was way more energy, way more chances. They buried both of them. Sané with the goal. And then late in the 87th minute, Tell got the header past Nicolas. And it ends 2-1. Well, we will get the player ratings here quickly. Then we'll wrap it up. Angus says, I would go in the winter. We did that one. And then call me crazy, but Siberia in the middle of winter is also my bucket list. I think Siberia would be cool. However, I'd want to go with friends because if I went to Siberia alone, I'm worried that I would get killed and then left for dead in the woods. So yeah, I would go with friends on that trip. Especially, like, find, like, your biggest, beefiest friend that you have and take him to Siberia with you as your bodyguard. That's what I would do. But yeah, we will get to the poll here as well. Let's do the poll first. Who do you think is going to win? I think all of us said Bayern. I did not expect it to be as tight as it was, but I mean, I kind of should have, just based on how Gladbach have done against Bayern previously. Let's take a quick look here. Thank you everybody for voting, by the way. I really appreciate it. We got 46 votes. Amazing. Thank you everybody for voting. 20% of people said Gladbach, 76% said Bayern, 4% said draw. So 76% of us, we were right. My Grant Predict series, I am right with that. If you don't know, my Grant Predict series, every Thursday I release my predictions for each match day. And then on Monday and Tuesdays, I do a recap video summing up the week that was in the Bundesliga. And for each correct prediction, you get 1 point. And if you don't get the prediction right, you get 0 points. And we tally it up and we compare. And that's kind of fun. I am working on the website, where you can all keep track on a website with a leaderboard and everything. That will probably come out in 24 at some point. I'm still working on that. But stay tuned. But for now, we're going off the honor system. So let me know how many points you have after the match day ends tomorrow. And then also tomorrow, we have a great game tomorrow. I will not be live tomorrow, but tomorrow we have Union Berlin and RB Leipzig. That's the game of the week for me in the Bundesliga, so make sure you do check that out if you have time. I'll definitely be watching that just for fun on my own. Angus says kids have to walk 2 miles to the bus stop in Siberia. I tell you what, there's probably no fat kids in Siberia, unlike in America. And then Angus says, thank you, Grant. Have a nice weekend. You too, Angus. Let's do player ratings here. And then we can go. We will start. Let me get a sip of the Synergy Kombucha first. It powered Grant Akeem on the Bundesliga live streams this weekend. Take a sip here quick. For Gladbach, Nicolas had a 6.1. I think that's fair. I don't know, he made a few good saves. You know, he had some pretty big saves in the game, but nothing crazy. My boy from America, Scally, 6.3 average game. Frederick, 7.9. He had a good game. Itakura had a fantastic game, 7.6. Volber, 7.7. Weigl, 7.0. Sounds like a Harry Potter character, Weigl. Wright, 6.7. Ngumu, 6.8. Neuhaus, 6.6. I plead the fifth, 7.5. He had a good game. And Cavancata, 5.9. On the bench, Jordan Pifok, 6.0. Lucas Ulreich, 5.6. Tony Janschke, 6.5. For the winners, the victors, Bayern Munich, Ulreich, 6.7. He had an average game for me. Mazwai, 6.3. Opamecano, 7.3. Kim, 7.7. He redeemed himself after last week's performance against Augsburg. Alphonso Davies, 8.3. Another fantastic game for my boy Fonzie. All he does is play well. He's done amazing so far this season. Leon Goretzka, 7.5. Joshua Kimmich, 9.2. The man of the match, according to FotMob. 2 assists today. Leroy Sané was a bit aggravated. You could tell he was frustrated. Had the yellow card. But he got the goal in the end. 8.7. He got the first goal. Thomas Müller had a pretty good game as well. 7.0. Kingsley Coman, 6.7. Had a good game. And then Harry Kane, a bit disappointing from Kane. He just didn't get a whole lot of service. Didn't really notice him that much, but it doesn't matter. Everyone else around him stepped up, so that's the beauty with Bayern Munich. It's not all on Harry Kane's shoulders. He had a 5.8. The substitutes, Konrad Lima, 7.6. Choupo-Moting, 6.3. Serge Gnabry, 6.9. They don't have a player rating for Matthijs Tel, who scored. Sorry, Serge Gnabry, 6.9. Very nice indeed. And then Matthijs Tel, if I had to give him a rating, I would do 7.5. Matthijs Tel had the goal. He gets 7.5 for me. My 3 stars of the game. My 3rd star, I'm giving it to Ko Itakura. Great defensively, had the first goal on a fantastic header off a corner kick, which gave Gladbach the lead early on in the game. He's my 3rd star. My 2nd star is going to be... Ooh, that's tough. I kind of want to do a double. Sané and Tel are my 2nd stars. They got the goals. And then my 3rd star has to be, I agree with Fatmob today, Joshua Kimmich. Excellent game. A great vision to find Leroy Sané for his goal. Got the other assist on the corner kick for Tel. 9.2 rating. Great day at the office for Joshua Kimmich. Right, those are your player ratings. We'll wrap it up here. Thank you everybody who's joined me this weekend for Bundesliga Watchalongs or my Grant Predict series. It's so much fun. We also do gaming on the channel. I do FIFA, I do GTA, I do Red Dead, Fall Guys. We do that throughout the work week, Monday to Friday. And then every weekend we cover Bayern and Dortmund in the Bundesliga. We will also cover both teams in Champions League as well. Don't you worry about that. I'll do my best. And yeah, we'll wrap it up. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Bottom right hand corner, click the bell icon. Smash the like button, all that jazz that YouTubers tell you to do. Follow me on the Twitter, @GrantAkeem is the handle. The Insta and TikTok, TikTok, that's my new dance, is @Grant_Akeem. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all those links are in the video description. The next stream on the channel, I might, keyword, might do a stream tomorrow night for Red Dead. We might do that tomorrow. Stay tuned to my community page on YouTube. I'll let you know if we're going live tomorrow night for some Red Dead. But then we'll probably be live again on either a Tuesday or a Wednesday for more gaming streams. But stay tuned for that. There's no Bundesliga next weekend because international break. I'm thinking of covering Team Germany next weekend. I believe they play at some point on Saturday against Japan, from what I saw. We can do a watch along for that game and cover Germany. But yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend, rest of your weekend. And I always like to end my streams by saying, crazy world out there, sending all my love from me to you and to everyone around the world who could use some love right now. There's some crazy shit going on in the world, so hopefully you're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. And I hope you, yes, you, have an amazing rest of your day. I'll speak to you soon, everybody. A up to Bayern Munich, come for behind victory. They're still first, tied for first in the Bundesliga. See you, everybody.